Hi, Michelle Quick here. So, I'm out having a walk and having some thoughts. And I've been reflecting on what the meaning of life is. Just a small reflection, nothing big. Anyway, I don't know what the meaning of life is. Newsflash. Sometimes I have an idea what it can be, for me anyway. But with the, 8 or 9 billion people in the world, I certainly don't know what the meaning of life is for everyone else. So, the times where I feel that I got, I got it, or almost got it, is the times where I feel that I make a difference. That I make a difference in this world. And that made me reflect on. Now, I work with a lot of different things. And I work with people a lot of the time, either as a coach or cognitive therapist or mental health consultant or social worker. And even when I have conversations with people regarding networks and HBBA and business, there is one common thing. And that is that we all actually seek, in one way or the other, to make a difference. So I thought, what is the difference between making a difference and making an impact? And when do we actually make an impact or a difference? When I talk with people that are really, really sick mentally, depression or anxiety, other diseases, and they really haven't seen themselves making a difference, not that they don't do it. What I tell them is that you woke up, you got out of bed, maybe you didn't, but you woke up. That's making a difference. You were born. You certainly made a difference by being born. And being a child, I remember being a child. And I certainly made, I don't know if I made a difference, but I certainly made an impact. I've always been a speaker, talker, really, really talkative. Most of the time because I was anxious. Didn't know that back then. But being anxious has different ways of showing itself. And for me, when I was younger, I was afraid of losing control. So I talked and I talked and I talked. And for the most part, a lot of people actually said that I was dumb or a dumb blonde. Now I'm not. Boo-hoo. I'm not crying. Not now. But looking back, it's helped me, because what actually happened by people telling me that I was a dumb blonde or I was stupid or anything else, I got so stubborn. So I started reading a lot about a lot of things. And really nerding specifically things. So, and then I thought, now they can't call me stupid. Not that I would wanted to make, or actually I didn't know that I wanted to make a difference or an impact. I just wanted to be accepted. That's a part of it too, isn't it? wanting to be loved for who you are. And that was actually my goal, even though I didn't know it. Being loved, being accepted, and maybe a little bit making a difference in someone's lives. And what happened? Now I knew a lot of stuff about a lot of things that people actually didn't know anything about. So now I was just weird. Yeah, go figure. So that's me, Michelle H. S. Quick, and I'm weird. Anyway, over the years, I met other weird people, so we connected. Especially my husband. Him and I together, we're really weird. Never mind. But making a difference and making an impact. We're different, all of us. And again, we're similar. I do think that everyone wants to be loved in some sort of way. Seen for who we are. Love for who we are. We don't always know who we are, so that can be difficult. Accept it and respect it. And when everything is said and done, looking back or looking at the day, the hour, minute, the year, and thinking and feeling, I made a difference today. My life had meaning. Either for yourself, always importantly, or mostly for yourself, but also that someone saw that you were here. Doesn't matter if you're a helper, if you're a giver or a taker. It's just feeling that you matter, isn't it? So, regarding my reflections, it doesn't matter if it's a big impact, if it's a small impact, or if you made a difference by only waking up this morning. Your life has meaning. You were destined to be here because you are alive. Maybe you can't see it all the time. I'm doing my walk. Maybe you can't see it all the time. But please, those seconds, small seconds where you actually feel okay. Maybe it's not only seconds, maybe it can be hours and days. You're right. You do make a difference. Whether you want to make an impact, and I'm not talking pyramid, pharaoh kind of impact where your name is chiseled in stone everywhere. You know, if you want that, go for it. If they could do it back then, you can certainly do it today. But they don't really know how they did it, made the pyramid. So anyway, I think so anyway. If you know how they made the pyramids, please write it in the comments. I am really curious. A side note. But making an impact. Please always remember, you are not other people. You are you. Regarding if you make a difference, if you make an impact, that is your life. The comparison game is a game that is never won. Never compare yourself to anyone else. You will lose every time. And if you think that you compare yourself to someone else and feel better because you feel that they are less than you or don't do as much as you, that's still a losing game. The winning game is that You are here for a reason. You are loved. You are special. And believe me, you make a difference in someone else's life. That was the reflections for today. So this is my walk. Yeah. So take care, stay safe, and remember, you made a difference today, and I love you.